Every local congregation sits nested inside a much larger, complex surrounding community. The Great Commission gives believers a clear mandate to push outward, to take the gospel into all the world. Yet the physical reality for most faithful congregations is that their time and energy are spent ministering to the people sitting inside their own pews. Shepherding the flock is entirely biblical. It relies on the steady, predictable clock time the Greeks called chronos, the weekly rhythm of Sunday services, Bible classes, and member care. But the sheer volume of internal needs creates an inward drift. Families experience crises. Members fall ill. Elders carry heavy burdens. Slowly, managing the internal flock consumes all of leadership's available bandwidth. Congregations that take member care seriously are doing something right. But by keeping their eyes fixed entirely inside the building, they inadvertently blind themselves to the shifting realities happening immediately outside their walls. This map visualizes a congregation's immediate mission field. If we draw a precise 10-mile radius around a church building, we capture the exact city blocks where its immediate neighbors live and work. Inside this exact boundary, macro shifts are constantly happening out of sight. These heat maps reveal silent disruptions, a new demographic of residents moving into a zip code, or a slow economic squeeze pressuring local families. Zoom in closer and you find acute micro-crises erupting at specific intersections. It might be a sudden youth mental health event at the local high school, or a neighborhood navigating a collective moment of grief. These civic and emotional disruptions create fleeting, highly sensitive windows where secular residents become unusually open to spiritual connection. Because the congregation is fully occupied with the predictable clock time of its own calendar, these localized windows of opportunity open and close without the church ever knowing they existed. A church cannot step through an open door or answer a neighborhood's cry for help if it lacks the radar to detect when and where those moments are happening. The New Testament uses a second word for time. Kairos is the appointed, fleeting moment of profound opportunity that interrupts standard time. Kairos Intelligence is a service engineered specifically for churches of Christ, acting as an opportunity radar to detect these moments in your community in real time. The pipeline begins at the macro level. Every 6 months, a community intelligence report aggregates local census data, civic records, and the religious landscape to build an exact profile of the population inside your 10-mile radius. Next, a 30-day campaign portfolio translates that raw demographic data into strategic action. It provides data-driven, phased outreach plans tailored to the actual people living nearby, like isolated seniors or young families seeking connection. On the micro level, the daily community brief scans weekday local news, city council notes, and school board announcements. It filters out the noise and ranks stories strictly by their evangelistic opportunity. All of this data is carefully translated into the distinct vocabulary and structural models of churches of Christ. There are no generic evangelistic frameworks here. The strategy focuses entirely on the ancient faith, first principles, and obeying the gospel. Rigorous, data-driven intelligence gathering and deep restoration theology are not opposing forces. They are the complementary tools required to identify divine opportunities in our own backyard. Elders and ministers are already stretched to their absolute capacity. Local leadership simply cannot absorb another heavy, time-consuming church program. This intelligence service requires zero new software. There is no complex digital dashboard to log into, and absolutely no tech platform for your leadership team to manage. The delivery is frictionless. Your actionable intelligence arrives as a cleanly formatted Word document sent directly to your leadership's email inbox every weekday morning. Demographic research is a tool, not an end in itself. This data is designed to inform organic conversations and pastoral decisions. The goal is conversion and discipleship, not transforming the local church into a metrics-driven business. In practice, this means a minister who reads his community brief on a Monday morning is instantly equipped to provide highly specific, relevant counsel to his neighborhood during a conversation on Tuesday. When a congregation possesses intimate daily knowledge about the streets surrounding its building, the Great Commission shifts from an exhausting institutional program into a natural daily posture of love. We can show you exactly what this looks like for your area. Request a customized sample intelligence portfolio mapped specifically to your church building's address and start knowing your moment.